You want me to thank you for your service? Then stand up to this government. Stand up right now. Put your feet down. Put your foot down and help take back our country, the country that you swore an oath to. Help us get our country back from this current administration, this MAGA administration that's hurting our communities. The hell with your service. The hell with this administration. The hell with dear Supreme Leader, your Commander-in-Chief. Do you know the origins of Memorial Day? There's so much our education system has failed to teach us. It's incredible, dude. I didn't know this either until I researched it a few years back. Truthfully, I didn't know. So much of our history we weren't taught. And I don't care what political party or race, color, or creed, we haven't been taught the history of this country truthfully. So what is the origins of Memorial Day? Well, our schooling would have us believe that it originated after the Civil War, which is correct, but what it hadn't told us was by whom. It wasn't New York. It wasn't in Washington, D.C., the capital. It wasn't by some president or congressional order or anything like that. It wasn't by some general. However, it did branch into what it is today by those with the power. It was May 1st. Charleston, South Carolina. I was just there, matter of fact. A group of black folks, a mass group, in fact, of free black folks, residents of South Carolina and Union veterans, meaning they fought for the North. They held a parade to honor and properly bury hundreds of Union soldiers who had been killed by Confederate soldiers in a concentration camp of sorts. Yeah. This was in 1865. They would march around singing songs led by clergy and freedmen, like I mentioned. They would honor the dead, placing flowers or poppies, believe it or not, on the grave sites. Now, it wasn't until 1866, a year later, when the feds would make it an official event, and not till 1868, calling it Decorations Day. It took till the 1960s until the name would be officially titled Memorial Day. Did you know that? No, I didn't. I never was taught. But look at our history. Not black history, not white history, but American history. And it isn't taught in our schools. I told a friend about this history a couple of days back, and he said, well, why does everything have to be about race? That's what he said. And my simple answer was, this country was founded on racism. It was built on racism. And ain't nothing going to take that away, and ain't nothing going to change that. America is a racist, classist country. And if the powers that be can get you or a major population to go against the lowest of classes or folks that don't look like them, then they've done their job. That's what they want, to remain in control of the population. It's simple as that. But once we know our history, our American history, I feel things begin to change. Power begins to level out. My opinion, it starts with people wanting to know, though, and not just saying move on and that was a long time ago, we should get over it. Here's another thing. I ain't gonna say thank you for your service. I'm tired of hearing that. The hell with your service. No more than you gonna thank me for going to work and providing. You want me to thank you for your service? Then stand up to this government. Stand up right now. Put your feet down. Put your foot down and help take back our country, the country that you swore an oath to. Help us get our country back from this current administration, this MAGA administration that's hurting our communities. The hell with your service. The hell with this administration. The hell with dear Supreme Leader, your Commander-in-Chief. Frederick Douglass said, "Never forget the moral difference between those who fought for slavery and those who fought for liberty. Let us have peace, but let us have liberty, law, and justice first." Frederick Douglass, 1878. But happy Memorial Day. Like, comment, and subscribe below. Help the channel to grow. Hit the notification bell to be reminded of new content added to the channel. I'm Nick Anthony. Crack, bent, or broke. If you aren't mad, you aren't paying attention.